Dear Zachary, by Rachael Lee. Amelia, Addie. After learning that her lifelong friend, Zachary, has died in a car accident, she struggles to move on with her own life. She decides to write a letter to him about all the things and memories and things she just regrets not telling him.
Amelia A. Amelia A is a version of Amelia in her memory. Amelia A is a version of herself in her memories.
Zachary. Zachary was Amelia's best friend since childhood. Zachary often goofs and makes jokes when around Amelia. When he's 26, he dies in a car crash. The Zachary here is now just part of Amelia's memory.
I remember when we were 7.
Whatever. Do you want them to blow us up? That's what I thought. Now, all we have to do is get to the other side of the building. Once we're there, the weapon is ours.
Wait! What? I can't do that.
It doesn't matter.
Wait.
What?
Are you sure it doesn't matter?
It doesn't.
Wait!
What now?
Why do we have guns?
Spies have guns?
But why?
They just do. Now can we please move forward? The weapon is ours.
What are we doing it now?
Beats me. So, what now?
Oh, maybe we can play one of my games.
Oh, no, your games are boring.
You promised!
Doesn't count. I cross my fingers.
That's not fair.
Too bad, Addie.
7-year-old us feels like a distant memory. A memory I'll never forget.
I'm sorry, Addie.
But I often wonder if you had. Going to school was never fun. Each day I had to tell myself, Zach's coming over, Zach's coming over, Zach's coming over. Just the thought of you coming over made me smile. After all, you were my best friend, right? I remember you used to always ask me, when are we going to do something fun?
As soon as homework becomes legal and all the teachers on the planet are fired.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should steal a car and drive to Australia.
Are you serious?
What am I not serious?
Well, to get to Australia, you'd have to drive across the ocean.
Your point?
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you can't drive across the ocean.
For now.
Hours could go by and we'd still be talking about these stupid cars. It's 2016, and I hate to break it to you, but those cars aren't going to be invented anytime soon.
Can you even imagine what scientists might invent after that?
Scientists are also nowhere near inventing
Jetpacks.
time machines,
rocket school buses,
teleporters,
Cloning devices.
mind-reading headsets,
robots that do homework,
invisibility cloaks, self-driving hover cars.
edible printed photographs.
Wait, why would you ever need that?
People have different dreams, okay?
You're telling me that your lifelong dream is to be able to eat a photo?
Hey, this is a judge-free zone.
It's just, why would you even want that?
I've got my reasons. You could say I've developed a liking for them. Developed? Like photos. They need to be developed.
Remind me why we're still friends again?
Because a spy never leaves his partner behind. Agent Abby, we're currently in dangerous territory. I repeat, dangerous territory.
5 years and you still can't get my name right. Listen, we really should start working.
Whoa! Agent Abby, what on earth do you think you were doing?
Well, I was going to do my homework.
How can you do homework at a time like this? The leader of our country has been captured by the warlord and you want to do homework? You don't need homework to save him.
It's funny how things start.
I told her, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then to saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, breath thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant prayers sake.
Then move not, while my prayers effect I take.
Sometimes you would say the stupidest things.
Well, that was interesting.
I thought we agreed we weren't going to do the kiss.
Oops. Hey, I was just trying to get into character.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks?
It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it.
Zachary, what are you?
It is my lady! Oh, it is my love! Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it.
You done?
I am too old! 'Tis not to me she speaks.
Who are you even talking to?
My adoring fans?
Okay. Why don't you say that for the actual performance?
A good actor must go full out for every run. Every run.
Whatever you say, Mr. Professional Actor.
Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They, in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth the lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Watching you perform was special. It wasn't anything exciting, but it was always different. It was just something we did back when life was easier. There were countless things I should have said. Even from the start, there were so many things I wanted to say, but never had the guts to.
Hi. I just thought you should know you look really, really good today. Not that you don't look good every day, but, anyways, I was wondering if you'd maybe like to...
Cut!
What's wrong now?
For starters, you turned the card way too slowly. And it took too long to get to the point.
What difference does it make if I take my time?
Do you want Nicole to say yes?
Is this some sort of trick question? Of course.
Then you have to get to the point. Trust me. A girl's not just going to sit there for hours listening to you ramble. By the time you flip the card, she's going to be long gone.
How do you suggest I ask her then?
Don't worry, Zach. We'll just keep practicing till we find the perfect way.
Nicole will be dead by the time we do that. I'm just gonna go ask her now. No card, no flowers, no string quartet, and definitely no a cappella choirs.
Well, I thought they were really good.
Sometimes things were better left unsaid.
Amelia!
I'm in the living room. Hi.
Hey.
What's wrong?
She's got a date.
Wait, she does? What do you mean she's got a date? Who even asked her? Jeez, I asked her this morning and she said she wasn't even planning on going to prom this year.
Well, she is now.
I never liked Nicole anyways. And if it makes you feel any better, I thought that bitch was ugly. Dean, you really wanted a date to prom. I'm always free. Unless you don't want to take me to prom, because that would be totally weird, but don't friends take their friends to prom anyways? I mean, that usually happens between just guys or just girls, but we're friends, and friends ask friends to prom all the time. I said that already, didn't I? Yeah. I'm free that night. The night of prom. Prom night. Not the date, but a night. Prom, date, you, me.
Are you okay?
Yeah! Yeah. But think about it. Not that I want you to ask me to prom, but like, if you wanted a date, I have an option. I'm not saying I'm your only option, because you know, there are plenty of fish in the sea, and prom is just one night. Really no big deal at all. It's not like dates do anything during prom or after prom.
Hey! What about April from physics?
What about her?
Prom date. Yay or nay?
Does it really matter if she's got a date? I mean, it's not like she's actually going to prom anyways. I heard that she got suspended once. Not sure what for, though. But I definitely remember somebody telling me that she got suspended.
But does she have a date?
Maybe. Probably. Most likely, yeah. So there's definitely no point in asking her, because she probably most likely does have a date. And I repeat, there is no point in asking her.
So what you're saying is, I've got a chance?
No. You got no chance. Zero. She probably
Then
has...
April it shall be. In April I shall ask. Farewell. Adieu. And goodbye. When I return, I will have a lady to myself.
Good luck then.
I remember when you left for university. You told me I could call you whenever I needed to.
Hey, Zach here.
But it was hard sometimes to remember that you were almost 2,000 kilometers away.
Zach! It's Amelia. Long time no talk or see or anything for that matter. I was wondering if you'd maybe like...
Psych! It's voicemail Zach here. Sorry you're not free right now. Call back later or leave me a message.
I'm sure you were happy there. But there were times I had to tell myself, my partner in crime has just been temporarily relocated. He'll be back. Eventually.
It's Amelia here. Just wanted to call and catch up, see how life's going for you. Life's pretty good here. me a call when you can. Or don't.
But there were times that didn't work.
Hey, Addie. Sorry about before. Tia wanted to go shopping and I left my phone in the bathroom. Life's good over here too. Got a job at a bakery to earn some extra cash. You could say that I needed that job. Jokes aside, we must catch up soon. Me and Tia will be in town next week, so we can catch up then.
When I imagined you and I finally reuniting, I never pictured you, me, and another girl.
You're gonna love Tia. She's just like you. Same favorite movie, same favorite book, same stupidly boring sense of humor, and no respect for my amazing puns. Anyways, see you later, skater.
Meeting Tia for the first time wasn't as bad as I imagined. All I can say is it could have been worse.
So, what do you think? Tia, what do you think of her?
She's nice.
Really, Addie? You got nothing else to say about her? Well, then if you like her so much, I've got good news. I'm planning on proposing to her.
You have no idea how many times I thought back to that moment and just wanted to scream.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, did you say propose?
I'm actually asking her tonight.
How could I be so against something that would make you so happy?
Oh.
Is something wrong?
No. Of course not. Congrats to the two of you. I'm sure you'll be very happy together. She really is a lovely person, and you two were just made for each other. Look at the time. I promised my mom I'd meet her for dinner at 79, so I should get going.
Do you need a lift?
It's fine.
I did get that invitation.
He's getting married. He's really getting married. To Tia.
I just didn't reply.
God, I'm such an idiot.
I didn't want to reply.
Why didn't I say something sooner? I could have told him. I should have told him. I had so many chances to. Prom night, birthdays, Christmas, graduation, even the day he left for university. I simply chose not to tell him. Instead, I let it all go. And it didn't even work anyways. He's getting married. To Tia. Good job. You've lost him for good now.
I should have said something when I had the chance.
This can't be happening.
I couldn't believe what had happened.
This can't be happening.
My best friend. My mind refused to believe it. And my mind still refuses to believe it. Zach, you used to tell me to never live life in regret. I don't forget meeting you, and I don't regret any of the time we spent together. You were my best friend. I just wish I hadn't fallen in love with you. It's been a week since the accident, and I can't stand it anymore. The fact that you'll never know any of what I'm saying is tearing me apart. I told Nicole to say no. that night. I cried when you and April went to prom. I fell apart when you and Tia got married. And I couldn't bear to see you marry someone who wasn't me. I don't know why I'm writing this. None of what I say is ever gonna change anything. Maybe sometimes the hardest part isn't just simply letting go, but it's learning to move on without you.